See, that curse that went on them, it's the same kind of curses that follow in hell. You're turned over to these demons, and they that hate you will rule over you. And you can't do anything about it. You know, and God's made us, man, the highest form of creation. Right? Man, and we work hard and we get educated and all that. And now in hell, you're subjected to these creatures that have become the lowest form of creation. And they rule over you. I mean, how disgusting is that? I mean, this thing that has like a 0 IQ and hates you just knows torment and can torment you for eternity. You know, is that thought bad enough? I mean, look, how bad could it be? I mean, you can't breathe, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you burn, you're tormented, and all this you have to endure for eternity. Anyway, so as I began ascending up this tunnel, it was going into pitch black now because I was leading the flames, and it lit up just a little bit to see those pits of fire. And like I said, the light didn't travel very far, but enough for me to see a little. And as we went up into this dark tunnel, it got really pitch black, and I was just so afraid, and knowing that I was there forever. And then all of a sudden, just all of a sudden, no warning, this bright light showed up. And it was Jesus. And He showed up, and I just fell at His feet. I didn't see His face. I just saw a bright light and an outline of a man in this bright light. Super bright, pure white light. And I just fell down at His feet, and all I wanted to do was worship Him. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to move. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to be thankful. 1 second ago, I was lost forever, and He placed it back in my mind that I was a Christian and that I didn't have to go there. You see, so, to go from 1 second to that, to 1 second later being with Him, it just was, it was amazing. And I can't even describe it, to be in His presence. So glorious and so powerful to be with Jesus. I just laid at His feet. I don't know how long. Didn't seem like it was very long. And He touched me. And I said, Jesus. And He said, I am. And I already knew it was. You didn't have to wonder who it was at all. Some people say, oh, how do you know it wasn't a devil? I've seen enough devils. I know what they were like. His presence is so overwhelming. There's no mistaking that it's Jesus. None. He's so powerful and so peaceful and so loving. And all those things I'm going to try to describe to you. But like I said, I fell at His feet as a dead man. I felt like I died. And I can't explain it, but remember in Revelation 1:16 where John said His countenance was bright as the sun, and I fell at His feet as a dead man. That's just what happened. I felt like that. And He touched me, and then I revived, and thoughts started forming in my head. I didn't really want to ask Him a question. I just wanted to be thankful and grateful. But thoughts started coming to my mind. And He would answer my thoughts. I didn't really want to ask Him, but He would answer my thoughts. And I thought to myself, why did He send me to this terrible place? And He said, because many people do not believe that hell exists. Some of my own people do not believe that hell is real. That statement shocked me. But since then, I've met a lot of Christians that don't believe in hell. Or they believe in annihilationism. That, we hit hell and you're annihilated. There's no hell. It's only for the devil. Or they believe that eventually everybody will get out. Universalism. There's a lot of Christians that say they're born again, they love the Lord, and they really don't believe in hell. And it's amazing. But there was an article too in the LA Times, June 19th of 2002, which was labeled "Hold the Fire and Brimstone," and where they interviewed all these pastors, and they found out nobody was teaching on hell except for Ray Comfort. And they all said, well, hell's a little archaic. We don't really believe that. And we just know it's separation from God. That's about all we know. And that's what all these people said. And this is in the paper. You can check it out for yourself. So a lot of the churches aren't teaching hell, and a lot of people don't believe it. So that's when he said, even some of my own people do not believe that hell exists. Go and tell them it's real, it exists. And it's not my desire that anybody go there. It's not my will for anyone to go there. Go and tell them. So I just thought to myself, yes, sir. Yeah, I'll go. I didn't even question it for a second. Being in His presence like that, But then I thought to myself, Lord, how come those demons hated me so much? And He said, because you're made in my image, and they hate me. And John 15:18 says, they hated me before they hated you, Jesus said. So they have a hatred for mankind. They hate us. And they hate God, but they can't do anything against Him, but they can hurt His creation. And that's what they want to do. These demons want to hurt us and torment us. And I thought, Lord, I thought to myself, Lord, why did you pick me? And that's really, I shouldn't have even thought that thought, because it's really arrogant of a thought. I mean, when a general would come up to you if you were in the military and said, soldier, go guard that barrack, and it's a 5-star general, you wouldn't say, well, why'd you pick me? You wouldn't say that. You just go, right? You would obey his order. Well, but I thought it. I just thought it. And he didn't really give me an answer. Actually, he didn't give me any answer why he picked me. So I really can't imagine why he picked me. I'm the least likely, in my opinion, to go. I'm a realtor. I'm not a Billy Graham or Mother Teresa. I'm not anybody famous. Not anybody important, so to speak. And so, like I said before, I don't even like the summertime. So, the heat bothers me. I love order and cleanliness, and I'm a fanatic about all those things, and hell is the antithesis. It's filthy, disgusting, stench, horrible. I mean, all of us would hate those things, but I'm like really extreme on it, okay? So, for me to go there, it's like I'm the last one, I would think.